Hey there guys, Quirk and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com to give you another Warmachine battle report. Today we're going to be playing our first game ever, actually, of Warmachine Mark III. So we're going to be testing out, not testing out, I guess, trying our best to...
I think it's testing. We're doing some trial of the rules.
Trial and error, lots of errors. So, as we're playing through this, guys, if you happen to notice any rules errors that we are making, please leave a comment below so that we can correct it for future battle reports. Again, this is our first attempt at going through Mark III. We've gone through the rules a bit, but I'm sure there's still going to be little things that we're going to miss here and there. Starting off very small, going to be playing a 0-point game. So what that means is we're going to be bringing our Warcasters and just using the Warjack points that they come with. So that should be good. But anyway, guys, if you're interested in coming in and playing anybody here, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge or email us, support@miniwargaming.com if you're interested in playing any Warmachine hordes as well as 40k, 30k, Age of Sigmar, X-Wing Armada, Fantasy. We'll get you in here, we'll get you playing. It's going to be good. Meantime, let's go ahead and check out these forces. Starting off, we have my 0 points of Cryx being led by Warwitch de Negra. I have a Slayer Heavy Jack as well as 3 Death Rippers. And for Josh, we have Gareth, the Blade of Retribution, with a Griffin and Phoenix. And here we have the board that we're going to be playing on today. The game type we're playing is just a straight up caster kill. Works really well for duel, kind of getting used to the rules and getting used to how everybody plays. And we've gone ahead and built this nice little city for us to duke it out in. And we're going to take this opportunity now to roll to see who gets to deploy first, or at least pick deployment. So I rolled a 5, Josh rolled a 1. I'm going to opt to go second. And I'm going to take that side over there. So deployment is done for Josh. We have Gareth in the back behind both his Griffin and the Phoenix. On the other side of the board, with my sound effects for the flying camera, we have de Negra standing right next to Slayer, and then all 3 Death Rippers kind of spread out a little bit to kind of work as my arc nodes. So here we go into Retribution, turn 1. Starting off, we have your power up, so you get to have both jacks automatically get 1 focus. Would you like to allocate any more to them?
I don't think I will. Actually, I'm going to allocate 1 to my Griffin.
Okay. Starting off, what would you like to do?
Griffin's going to go. He's going to go spend 1 focus to go fleet, which is +2 movement, not speed. And then he's going to spend the other 1 to run. So he's going to go 14.
I'm going to use that to go through the doorway.
And he's going to just end up over there.
Next up,
we're going to have Gareth go. He's going to spend 2 to put Apparition onto himself.
Okay. Apparition allowing you to get placed within 2 inches at the start of your next activation. And then what's he going to do?
And he too is going to run.
Okay. Going 14.
Yes, sir. And we'll just end him right up there.
And the Phoenix.
He is just going to run. So
Okay.
run his 12.
And that'll be it for the first turn for Retribution. Going over to Cryx. Starting off, going to do my power up so everybody gets a free focus. And I'm not going to allocate any to anybody. One of the nice rules is that you can pre-measure now. So what I'm measuring is my run for the Death Ripper. He's got a speed 7, so you can go 14. And then I have an 8-inch spell called Crippling Grasp, which adds up to 22, so I'd actually be able to get the Phoenix. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. So spending 1 to run to right there. I'm just going to put it at maximum range back. Right there. There we go. Same thing over here. This Death River is going to spend focus and run 14. Ooh, and go right over here. Lastly, this Jack is also going to run. I kind of want to come up this way, but at the same time I want to mess with your Jacks a little bit. So I'm going to go 7 over here. And then 7 straight ahead, right up to here. Lastly, Slayer is going to activate and go 12 with a run to here. De Negra is going to activate next and just move forward here. And then I'm going to have her arc a spell through this Death Ripper into your Phoenix, and it's going to be Crippling Grasp. Then I'm going to spend 3 focus and try and cast Crippling Grasp, looking for a 5 to get it, and got it. So Crippling Grasp makes it so that you are -2 speed, strength, defense, and armor. But again, -2 your speed does not prevent you from charging. And that's going to be it for Cryx turn 1. Going over to Retribution, you have your power up, so all your jacks get 1 free focus.
Focus.
And allocating anything?
Not sure yet.
Okay, are you going to pay to upkeep your spell?
I am going to upkeep Apparition, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, throw 2 focus onto him.
Apparition goes off, so he gets placed within 2 inches.
Going to have him go ahead and activate. I'm back and forth on what I want him to do, though. Gareth is going to... I feel like I'm not in a great position. I'm going to pop my feet and then try to charge the... Was it Death Ripper up front?
Mm-hmm.
So the feat is for 1 round. While in his control range, enemy models cannot cast spells, channel spells, spend focus or fury points, or be placed by place effects. He is then going to charge, fail his charge, because he's only moving 10. But he'll get kind of right in front of the Death Ripper there. Phoenix is then going to spend 1 end charge.
And who's your target?
The Death Ripper up front there.
Okay. So, getting to right
Charge will put him to...
there.
There.
So you're just going to be able to attack with your reach weapon.
Yes, sir. Going to boost the attack because I really, really, really want to hit. Looking for an 8 to hit.
3 dice, looking for that 8. And no! You critical 6th. Wanna buy another attack?
Yeah, might as well.
So buying another attack, looking for an 8 on 2 dice here. And he gets it. Dice plus 1 for damage. Oh, that's going to be 10 damage to my 2. And that takes out the Cortex.
Griffin's going to spend his 1 to run, so he gets to go 12 inches. And he's going to run himself to right engaging both of them.
And that'll be it for Retribution turn 2. Starting off, getting all my focus back. Because of your control, I can't spend the focus to keep the upkeep on Phoenix, so Crippling Grasp will drop. But I am still going to be able to power up all my jacks. So 1 here, 1 on the Slayer, 1 on this Death Ripper, but none on this one because he has a broken Cortex. Before I forget, your sword does cause continuous fire, so just wanted to see if that goes out, and no, so taking a POW 12.
Dice minus 2 to the little guy.
Leaving him with 1 box. So because he's only got 1 box left, I'm just going to have him move over here. And actually, I'm just going to back him up. Take a free strike.
Needing 6 to hit with the Phoenix.
Got it. He's dead. Back over to him. He's just gone. And no wreck marker.
Right.
Then I'm going to have Denegra go. She's just going to back up behind the wall and pop her feet the Withering, making it that everything in her control area suffers -2 to their speed, their focus, their strength, mat, rat, and defense, and armor. Oh, but not, sorry, correction, it's been changed. It doesn't subtract 2 from the focus. It used to. It's just speed, strength, mat, rat, defense, and armor. And you can't run, charge, or make any power or special attacks.
Nice.
And Slayer's gonna move up to here and attack your Phoenix.
Oh.
Looking for a 3 to hit. Got it. This is straight dice damage. And there goes 7
From a force field.
Force field boxes. Then the second claw, hitting on a 3. That's gonna hit. And again, straight dice damage. That's gonna do 8 damage. So that'll be the last 3 and then 5 to your. Then the tusks, they will hit. It's gonna be dice minus 4 for damage. And it's gonna do 5 to the 3.
Nasty.
Then this Death Ripper is just gonna move over here
For death ripping?
for a Death Ripping. And why not? I'll take a swing at Gareth. Looking for a 10. Nope. Lastly, this Death Ripper is just gonna go 7 to right here. And I'm gonna just pull the focus because I couldn't spend it because of your feet. Your very annoying feet. And that's gonna be it for Cryx turn 2. Let's go back over to Retribution. So you've got your focus coming back. You're gonna spend 1 to upkeep.
Back and forth. I don't think I really need it right now, so I'm going to let that drop.
Okay. Power up goes off. Both jacks get 1 focus, and you are currently sitting on 6.
Yes, sir. I am going to give 2 to the Phoenix, though.
Okay.
Let's start with the Phoenix boosting an attack into that Slayer. Needing 9s to hit.
First swing. Getting it with a 9. Dice -2 for damage. Nothing.
Oh.
Nice roll. Gonna swing at the fist. You
Yeah, I
wanna
might as
boost
well
it?
try to punch it. Sorry, I'm not going to boost it.
Okay, so looking for a 9 on 2 dice. Nope. I'm gonna attack with your blade.
I will bind attack with the blade and boost it.
Looking for that 9 to hit. Getting it. Wow, critical too. And then again, dice -2 for damage. Doing 5 to the 1. Before I forget, the Phoenix does have the Phoenix field, so
Just recovering D6 shield points.
all 6. Nice. Next up.
Against my better judgment, Gareth's gonna run away.
Okay. Where's he
doesn't
going?
want any of this. It's -2 to his speed, right? So we can go 10 inches.
Yep.
Ugh.
Where are you gonna run? Dun dun dun.
Choosing to run himself to over here.
Okay. Next up,
Griffin's gonna stab the
Small Jack.
Death Ripper.
Okay, boosting to hit.
Yes, sir.
What's your mat?
It's base 6, but it's down to 4 because of your feet.
Okay, you need 13. No, sorry, you need 10. I don't know where 13 came from. Looking for a 10 on 3 dice. Getting it. Barely. And your pal.
I'm gonna figure that out now.
Dice -3 for damage. Getting 5 to the 5. Starting off with Cryx turn 3. No more focus to be added to Denegra, but I got my power up. So let's put 1 on this guy, 1 on my Slayer, and 1 on this Death Ripper. And I'm going to allocate 2 to the Slayer.
For slaying.
For slaying. Starting off with the Slayer, swinging at the Phoenix. Going to look for a 5 to hit. First swing, miss. Second swing, hits. There we go. There's going to be dice -2 for damage. And that's going to do 7 to the 4. Then the tusks will hit, barely. And your armor 17?
18.
18, so this is dice -6. Getting 2 to your 2. Gonna buy an attack with my claw, hitting on a 5. Nope, buying another attack. There we go. Again, dice -2 for damage. It's gonna do 5 to your 6. Buying my last attack, your movement's gone now, so this should just automatically hit, not snake eyes. Not snake eyes. And then again, dice -2 for damage. That's gonna do 5 to your 2.
And wrecks him.
So, next up, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I got rid of your big scary jack, and if I kill this one, I win. But I don't know how to do that, because my 2 light jacks are not strong enough to take out that jack. Well, I'm going to try. So he's going to go for a charge. Right there. Looking for a 7 to hit. Nope. So he should actually be directly facing. Here we go. Then this little guy is going to turn. I'm going to spend 1 to boost the attack to try and hit you. And for that 7. Nope.
Neat.
Lastly, I've got Denegra, who...
Come fight me.
Well, I'm going to go over here. Right there.
Huh.
Back over to Retribution.
Gareth remembering that if that jack dies, he loses.
So getting 1 focus from the power up, getting your focus back. And Gareth's going to walk around.
Say hello to the Slayer.
Gareth's going to swing at the Slayer, looking for a 5 to hit. Definitely going to hit. And Weapon Master, so you're going to get 3 dice for damage, and it's dice -6.
Yeah, you're 17.
Yep. Ooh, that's going to do 9 to the 1. Single-handedly taking out his movement. So swinging again, you just need not double 1s. That's going to hit. And again, dice -6. Getting 2 to the 3. Buying an attack. And swinging. That's going to hit. Ooh. That's going to be 6 to the 3. Got 6 boxes left. Buying another.
Yes, sir.
Not double 1s. Got it. Oh, dice -6. That's gonna do, yeah, That's more than 12. You got him. He's dead. Uh-oh.
And then spend 2 to put heightened reflexes on him, so he cannot be knocked down or made stationary.
Then Griffin's going to swing at my one who's already taken 5 damage.
Now your defense what?
Defense 14.
14. I'm gonna boost.
Looking for that 8. Getting it. Wow. And your POW 11?
On him, I believe he's a 12.
Correction, he's POW 13. So this is dice minus 1. That's going to do 8 to the 2, taking out his Cortex. Next up, swing with your shield.
Still need that big bad 8.
And you got it with a 10. And this is, the shield is POW...
Shield is POW 9.
Okay, so this is going to be dice minus 5. Doing 4, leaving him with 3 boxes. Starting off, getting all my focus back, and powering up the one Jack who can actually be powered up. Starting off, I'm going to have this guy swing at your Griffin.
Try to take a bite?
Yep. Looking for a 7 to hit. And getting it. And then it's POW 12 against your armor.
It's 16 base, but I got the shield, so I'm going up to 18.
Okay, so this is going to be dice minus 6. Doing nothing. But I did hit you, and he has sustained attack, so I'm going to spend a focus to automatically hit you again.
Okay.
And that's going to do 4 damage to your shields. Then Denegra's going to activate and spend 2 to put Ghost Walk on herself, so she can actually walk through anything she wants, except for other models. And then move 7 to right here, which gives her the 2-inch reach on the Griffin. 7 to hit. And I got it. So that's also going to apply Shadow Bind, which gives you minus 3 to your defense. Dice minus 6 for damage. We'll do 3 to your 5. Got our focus here, going to buy an attack and swing again. This time I'm hitting on a 4. And I hit, barely. And I'm not sure if I want to boost the damage, because if I boost, buy 1 more. That's 2 boosted and 1 less. I'm not sure if I should buy more attacks or not. So I am going to buy, or boost this damage, so it's dice minus 6, which does 1 to your 1. Buy another attack, hitting on a 4, which will hit. Gonna boost it. And dice minus 6, here's hoping I take out your shield. Oh, 9 to the 1. Buying another attack, and hitting on 4.
Double 1s, I think you got my movement.
Oh, right, I did get your movement.
Yeah.
And this is going to be dice minus 4 for damage.
Yes, sir.
Getting me 5 to the 1. So crippled movement drops you down to defense 7. And I'm going to be swinging now with my Death Ripper who's hurt, so he only gets 1 dice for damage, or 1 dice to hit and 1 dice for damage. And yeah, this should be interesting. So as long as I don't roll a 1, okay, I hit.
Yes.
Good. Good.
Now what's your POW?
POW 12.
So this is dice off 4?
Yep.
Okay.
And dice minus 4 for damage. I mathed wrong. Hey, look at that. Right on par. That's gonna be it for Cryx, going back over to Retribution.
Gareth got his focus back. He's gonna drop this.
Uh-huh.
And there's still a Cortex on that Griffin, so...
So there's a power up, and then you're also gonna allocate some focus?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think I need to.
Griffin gonna swing at the damaged Death Ripper.
Because, yeah, you still have movement on...
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so...
Looking for an 8 to hit. That's barely gonna hit. And then your POW 12.
13.
POW 13, dice minus 1. And he's dead. Next up.
Gareth is going to charge the other one. And I'm going to charge to your rear arc.
Okay.
And turn to face.
Okay, boosting your first hit.
Yes, sir.
Looking for a 4 to hit. And you definitely hit. Then 4 dice for damage. This is at dice minus 3. That's going to do 12, bring him down to 8 boxes. Next attack.
For that 4.
Will hit. And dice minus 3, that's 8 exactly, so he is wrecked. And that means Denegra has no more jacks, so it is a Retribution victory. So there you go, guys. That was our first attempt ever at Mark III, doing it a smaller game in a duel. What'd you think?
I'm still getting used to the whole power-up thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's still throwing me off.
I keep
in a good way, in a really good way, though.
I'm trying to account for like the focus and being like, okay, well, if I allocate 3 to my Jack... Oh, wait, no, I only have to allocate 2. So.
Well, I'm thinking as well, like for Gareth, because I'm used to camping focus, it doesn't work that well. If I'm only got so many attacks coming, because it's spend 1 focus to reduce the damage by 5. So, well, it's letting you be a little bit more aggressive with your focus. Because camping it's only going to help if you're getting attacked from many sources.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something I'm enjoying the change of. I got to get used to it, though.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, as always, leave your comments below if we happen to make any rules errors. Also, let us know what you think of Mark III if you've had a chance to play it. I personally really enjoyed it, even though I didn't exactly plan this out properly. I whiffed a couple rules. I'm okay with that. So did you.
Yep.
So, anyway, guys. Also, Vault members, go ahead and click the link below. You'll see another match between Josh and I. We're going to up the point value a little bit, so we're going to play with a Vigor Force, maybe add some units to it, so that'll be interesting. If you're not already a Vault member, you can go ahead and click that link anyway. You'll get access to a 7-day free trial where you get to see this next battle, as well as all the other stuff we have in the Vault, like painted tutorials, behind the scenes, open vaults, and extra battle reports. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, happy wargaming.